Take two. And action.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. We are back. Another Mandalorian discussion from, this is Chapter 5.
Chapter 5, the gunslinger.
Yeah, that's, so before we get into it, hit that subscribe, give us a like if you like this discussion. So we're just going to jump right into it. This is Chapter 5. Again, it was another pretty good episode of this show so far. I've been liking every episode that we've seen so far.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it comes to the story and the effects and the amount of non-CGI that I really like in that they're not putting too many special effects in there. So it starts up with the Mandalorian is getting chased by somebody. I don't know who it was at the beginning.
It was another bounty hunter. His name is Ryab Mar. I don't know why he was chasing him. We don't know why.
Probably to get his hands on the baby Yoda, so we could
yeah.
Because that seems what everybody's after is the baby Yoda, so they could all get the bounty. Because he took him, so he's trying to protect him or whatever. Yeah. And everybody still don't know why he's trying to protect him. He's a bounty hunter.
That's something that the season still has to address. Is why he wants his child.
You know, what does he know? Something that nobody else knows, and that is he aware that he can use the Force and stuff? Maybe that's why. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. But it's also cool too is that when his ship gets damaged, he goes back to a classic Star Wars planet, Tatooine.
Yeah,
that was pretty shocking to me when he went back to Mos Eisley, and then he's talking to that crazy lady, whoever she was, that was making fun of him and stuff.
Yeah, with the robots and the starport.
Yeah, and so he basically tells her, "All right, listen, like just repair my ship." Because I think she said there was like a fuel problem or something with it.
Yeah, it's a fuel leak.
And so he gives her 500 Imperial credits, which I don't know how much money that is in Star Wars universe. But, but that was cool. And then the other surprising scene to me was he walks into the bar, and the bar was where Han Solo and Greedo, the classic shooting scene happened.
Yeah, I thought it was funny how he was sitting at that specific table.
The specific spot where it all happened. And it's still a debate, that one scene, because everyone's like, well, did Han shoot first? Did Greedo? Everyone's still trying to...
I think, didn't they redid the scene so you knew Han shot first? I think they one of the later redos of some of those redos of the original trilogy. I don't like some of the things they changed. Like there was the Jabba scene from that. I didn't like, they're kind of cheesy, but that was one thing. I believe they changed that one thing so you knew who shot who, instead of just leaving it alone and everybody would always be wondering who shot who first. They went back years later and changed it, so I wasn't a big fan of it, but it is what it is. But anyways, it was cool to see that they were sitting at that specific table.
Yeah, that was another shocking scene to me. And then, of course, then he ends up meeting. Who does he meet? He meets.
What was his name?
I just had it on the screen until it closed out.
Stupid computer. Cal or something? What figure his name was?
Carl, isn't it? I don't know. Can we cut this out?
Just look it up. I'll keep on talking.
All right.
So he meets this other young kid who wants to be part of the Mandalorian Guild.
Hold on.
I wasn't a big fan of the
Toro.
Kid, Toro something.
Tora Kalkin.
There you go.
He meets Tora Kalkin in the bar, and he's basically out to get Fennec Shand, who is like an assassin who's wanted.
Yeah.
So he basically tells the Mandalorian, "All right, listen, I'll give you all this money if you can help me get this assassin, and so that I can be part of the guild." And he's like, "Okay, I'll do it." So then they go out, and then they see the assassin, then they basically get her, but she's trying to persuade him to join him with her, so that way they can both kill him, but it doesn't work that way. He kills her and she dies, and then
don't go too fast. That was played by what's it? May Windu played. It was also in
Agents of Shield.
Agents of Shield. She played Agent May.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was kind of cool to see her in this. Unfortunately, she got killed. Supposedly, I don't know if she was actually got killed though, because
she did.
Because at the end, remember, I think it's him that comes back and picks. They don't show his face. I don't know if it's him or somebody else.
It's not him because, and I read this too. When at the end, when obviously we don't know who it is, but it's not him. When the sound that the person makes walking, the boots, right? When you hear it, a lot of people now think it might be Boba Fett because if you remember from the originals,
no, it can't be Boba Fett because he got killed.
But that's the thing. That's how Boba Fett boots sounded when he walked. And if you look closely at the image, the color of his boots or whatever, his shoes or whatever, match the exact same color as his suit is, his suit armor. So a lot of people are thinking that, bro, I mean, remember, Darth Maul got cut in half and he survived.
Yeah.
So Boba Fett could still be alive.
I don't know.
A lot of people have been saying Boba Fett is...
he would have been in hiding for years, but I don't see Boba Fett hiding for years.
He could have been. That's what happened to Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan Kenobi, he hid for... God only knows, because, he hid after the Jedi Order fallen. I don't know how many years that was. I was like 10, 15 years maybe. Yeah, because Luke Skywalker would have to have been in his 20s at the time. So it was like 20 years Obi-Wan wanted to hide in. And Obi-Wan in the prequels at the time had to have been at least 30 years old.
Boba Fett would be really old by now. If that was him, he would have to be really old by now.
We don't know, but I think it might be him.
I thought it might have been him coming back to pick her up because he knew she was still alive. I don't know.
Yeah. But no, it can't be him because he took off.
So maybe he landed his ship out there and picked her up. He didn't have a way to.
So I think as a fan. And I've listened to all the theories out there of what people are saying that everyone's like, oh, it's Boba Fett. I'm not saying it's him, but it could be him. I don't know. But it would be cool, though. Maybe it is him. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens next episode and go from there. But that's all I basically got to say. It was a great episode. Another good one for the show. Hopefully these episodes keep... It sounds like this show's... It's great. It's a fantastic show.
Yeah, they planning on season 2 already. Aren't they already doing
Yeah, they are started filming for it.
So it'd be interesting to see what happens. I can't wait every week for another episode to come out. It's good. They have to wait until the binge watch.
I'm thinking that since season 2's already filming, it's probably not going to be done until next year. And that means we probably won't be getting it until either late 2020 or early 2021. Because the reason I'm going to say more 2021 is because I think because they want to let Rise of Skywalker come out this month, let that run in theaters for like 3 months, and then have the Mandalorian. Because maybe in the next season there'll be a time jump. Maybe
I think it'll be next one. I don't think it's going to be to make people wait a year and a half. I think it'll be late spring, early summertime when the next set of episodes comes out for this.
That's true.
But who knows? We'll have to wait and see, I guess.
Yeah, that's
all. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves. So I think that should wrap it up for this episode. I think again, we're both enjoying watching this. Again,
good show.
Show's really good. The effects are really good. Characters seem to be pretty good. They're introducing new characters into this, and they're not doing anything silly or foolish. So far. We don't want to have like a Jar Jar Binks show with Mandalorian. That'd be terrible. Anyway, so I think we're going to wrap this video up for now. Again, if you enjoyed this, please give us a like and subscribe. Until next time.